Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can do something. Do something like completely lose my train of thought as to what I was going to say once I muted myself. But, well, when does that ever happen? But yes, I returned once again to the land of the living, to the ever more crumbling vestiges of this stream that I do sometimes, in an attempt to return to Heretic and Hexen and see if I can't finish the extra content from that, so I could actually just, I guess, see that I finished showing that off. I return after, well, having done quite a few things today that I'm sure will have no impact on the stream whatsoever. Like cleaning up the installs from my Steam library, among other things. Oh, I went into a different track that I'm sure will come back later, but maybe I couldn't stop it quickly enough to... There it goes. To prevent it from showing up altogether, but oh well, I'm constantly demonstrating to myself why I would not be able to run something like, well, at least not with such a cavalier attitude about it, something like the Chase where you need to not botch stuff in order for it to be successful. But yes, Overburn will come in and as well to anyone else who might drop in. But, let me see. Seems it's a little bit quiet actually, but I'm sure it'll be a bit more sensible once I actually get into the thing. Yeah, it seems a bit more like it. But today we are returning to Hexen, Vestiges of Grandeur, which is of course the new episode from the thing. From this version of the game, which I forgot it's actually been a while since I came back to this. Been a couple of weeks or something like that. As usual, I have nonsense to deal with that doesn't really prevent me from streaming, but at the same time does kind of prevent me from streaming in a way that I would be satisfied with. Put it that way. And we are, I believe, just about ready to... Oh my gosh. To go someplace to do something, that much is certain. I honestly cannot remember what the last thing that I did on the stream was, but I think... Oh, we were gathering these things, right? Yeah. The, like, spiral gems, which I don't even remember if these existed in the vanilla Hexen game, or if they just added it for this. Or maybe they took something that was introduced in Death Kings and added it to this as well. I honestly don't remember what that would be, if anything, but no, the other thing that we were supposed to be doing is finding the secret level, of which there were a few hints, I believe. I don't remember all the details right now, but I do believe it's something to do with the gears as well. Yeah, I think we... Is it the gears? Hold on, let me... I can't remember this as well as the other stuff that I... Okay, so we have these gears. Clock Gear Mysterious Artifact. Clock Gear Mysterious Artifact. We have 3 of these, but they all look different. Yeah. I think... We also did just get done with, like, going to all these other places and just snatching up all the gears from there. Let's see. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. Is it to do with the gears? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure this thing right here, there's something about it that you may or may not have noticed, but... Yeah, I guess we need these, but the gears are also important. I don't remember. I got confused for a moment. I remember if the gears were like more or less significant than the other things, the gems. But now I'm pretty sure the gems are like the thing that we're supposed to be looking for the actual go finish the thing objective. whatever it is we're supposed to do with that. But I think the gears are for the extra thing, which is what I would like to address first. But I think we need to come back here, maybe, possibly. I don't remember exactly where it was, but someplace around here should be a thing. Oh, and there's shortcut that we can just take in a bit of a... Come outside, come out here, take a left, and that drops you off right here, but... is this the place? No, this is where I came from just now. There should be a place somewhere out here, I thought, where we already left behind one of the gears. Oh goodness, I thought that was supposed to be the thing. See, if I didn't wait several weeks in between streaming, this would be a lot easier, because I would just remember what the last thing that I did was, but I suppose that's just not how I do things. I guess another thing that we can do is come back here to the place that we have to like blow up with the Blood Scourge or whatever it is. Is it the Blood Scourge or the Wraith Verge? I think, yeah, I think we have the Blood Scourge. The mage has the Blood Scourge, that's what this is. And the Wraith Verge is what the cleric has. We're gonna stick with the mage for the rest of this, I think. Okay. I'm also pretty sure I looked at the wiki and apparently this is supposed to be in reference to a real person, but I have no idea who it would be. And Saul smiles down upon you. Is this called even Medea? Yeah. So it's not supposed to be Medea, the literal figure from Greco-Roman mythology, but rather some other person who happens to go and handle Medea. Which, as I say, I don't really know who that is at all, but apparently that's the intention. Well, you know. And well, come back here, I guess, just to see if I could gather up any more items that I could have left behind, but I guess it didn't matter. Pretty sure I've used up most of my flechettes because I used them up fighting the shitbags that we're supposed to fight to get the other gems, I guess. But I think I already killed all of them. There's only 3 of them, so I'm honestly not even sure like why there's a gem missing at this point. To just go back the same way to get better, you're right. I don't think I remember that not being the case. If I am evidently having some difficulty actually making that. There we go. Right. But yeah, I would like to actually get my bearings enough that I can figure out what place for the gears, where you're supposed to put the gears is, because I mean, I'm pretty sure the place that you're supposed to put the gears is a place that I haven't fully taken advantage of yet, simply by the fact that I still have the gears with me. But it would have to be in like in this hub area, I would expect, because otherwise I don't think it would make sense if it were in like one of the subworlds. Unless it is in one of the subworlds. Having doubts now. Like it might actually be... Dear. I suppose it's... As you might say, Hexen hubs are kind of like Zelda dungeons. It's not very advisable to do just not in one sitting. Or at the very least, it's not advisable to do one with a long break in between, like, and digging. So I suppose I better keep that in mind for when I come back to, or move on, I should say, to Hexen 2, which is what I intend to do right after this, but I may come all the way back here for no particular reason. I feel that maybe, just maybe, we actually do need to use the gears in one of the subworlds, because I simply cannot find the thing that I thought we might end up using them for out here. So that's about the only option that I have left to consider. At least I don't think you can, well, I don't know, maybe do get full damage. Maybe I'm thinking of Heretic, if that's the one where you definitely don't get full damage, even though it looks like you... Some of the falls you take in that kind of make it seem like you would, but you don't. Yeah, let me know. feel like there's supposed to be something here. At least in a place that looks kind of like this, that, you know, where it made perfect sense to use the gears. I was kind of avoiding an elevator in the room to keep stealing coin glances at whenever I'm nearby. Right, I guess I'm a little lost now, so I guess I'll just go straight for that. Assuming that I can't find anything else out here in this room. No, we've been through this room a few times now. I get the feeling that if the place that we're supposed to put the gears in is different from this, like it's not in one of the rooms that we've already been to, then surely it must be in one of the sub-maps, but... No, it's this thing. This is a switch that we've not used yet. But I guess it's just open now. I'm not even sure... Oh no, I remember now. Coming back to me now that I'm here, I guess. I don't think we've used the gears for anything yet. I mean, we couldn't have used the gears for anything yet, just by the virtue of the fact that they're in our inventory, but... I do remember now, like, how we opened this place up, because... You know, part of me was thinking that maybe the gears do have played some part in that, but... But no, I'm pretty sure that this was instead opened up by all of the secret chains, and I'm pretty sure that finding the secret chains, like after we killed the 3 douchebags, are like, you know, the characters that we play as in this game, but evil. After we did that, we found the rest of the chains that we hadn't found, which was like... maybe just 2 of them? I mean, I say just 2 of them, even though there's 3 in total, so... objectively the majority of them. I guess we haven't found any of the other weapons that we can snatch up in this hub for any of the other characters. We can do it right here, but we don't need to, I suppose. Whensoever I am faced with a scene like this... This place cool, by the way, I guess we'll find out in just a moment. The Elemental Temple. Oh dear. It's really bunched up. Oh, and there's like also all the pieces of the ultimate weapons, even though... Hell, I can't say it would be kind of weird, I think, if you like managed to make it in here without... What the fuck? Alright. That's neck spiral. Burned up all the trees there. I suppose that has been kind of a running theme in this map, you can burn the trees. You know what, okay, what's the use of magic about it? It occurs to me that I don't know if I've seen any magic pickups in this particular map so far. And we will burn through our green magic kind of quickly if we try to like use it in all of these guys. So unless I guess I'm gonna back up a little bit and see if I catch sight of anything like that, but unless or until I do, I think I'll refrain from doing that, because yeah, I don't see any magic pickups here. I don't see the weapon pickups. Magic pickups, I think, would definitely be a boon for me here, though I do see health pickups. There's that. Oh dear. See, snakes we can deal with. Pretty much most of the monsters we can deal with just by this sterling strategy of just keeping my distance and spamming the mage's basic attack. See, it's like the blue Super 1 that you can get in the new episode of Heretic, except these ones actually get a weak sauce because it's the limited ammo basic attack that the mage has. Okay, there's some magic pickups, so I guess if we need to take down any more centaurs or anything more complicated, then we can do that without too much of a qualm. We're gonna be able to pick any of these up because we already have all those weapons fully assembled. But I suppose this is good a reason as any to... Gosh. Or at least the best possible reason why you're going to be able to pick something up. Can't get this, but that's because I don't need it anymore. It's superfluous. I've already accomplished my utmost accomplishment. What the fuck? Alright, apparently someone else over there decided to come pay me a visit. Oh gosh. Yeah, I would like to back off, please. I would like to have ample space behind me with nothing sneaking up from the direction that I am facing away from. That's what I would like. Oh fuck. I would also not like to be cheaped out by shots like that, but I guess you can't have everything. Right. We have plenty of healing here and there. Whenever we get around having another moment of respite, I guess, here. I couldn't help but notice that there's like some X's on the map. I wonder what they're supposed to... Is this thing? Is this blue thing something I'm supposed to pick up? Is this blue thing something I'm supposed to destroy? It seems to be going all that way. I mean, that seems to be where the Hexen map is, I think, but yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Hopefully it will make sense to me. I guess I'll look for the other X's on the map. Besides, maybe then that'll make it make sense. Oh dear. Better not hang around, because I'm pretty sure that if we do, we'll be subjected to the, I would say, somewhat unfortunate mechanic of respawning enemies in games like this. It's not the worst thing ever, but it is something that just bugs me by its very nature. I'm sure when I was first playing through this, I may have come to that, you know, another old shooter that does this, but one that's actually full 3D is a Verse Turok. And I think the other, at least Turok 2, does it as well, even though I haven't gotten around to playing that one yet. At least not in a way that will make it very probable that I will actually finish it, I would say, because I'm pretty sure I did very briefly play, I basically played Turok 2 for a few hours, like a few years back, and remember barely anything from that. But at least with Turok 1, it's just kind of a big old why moment. Sometimes the mechanic where they just have respawning enemies, like especially later in the game where you can have some of the biggest damage bullet sponge enemies be the kind of respawn. Just kind of makes you wondering why you did that. Oh well. Yeah, I suppose that could be alright if like all the enemies that you kill had like at least a very high chance of leaving you extra ammo or whatever. But oh dear. Oh boy. Oh Jesus, okay. You just get a big old pre-spawning of the population of that map. Well, maybe not the whole map at least. They might be fighting amongst themselves, which is good for me. Let's go ahead and... Oh, okay. I wonder if those guys were gonna catch up. These guys who I think even though they're, I don't know, they might be a little more obnoxious than the disciples from Heretic, even though these are basically the ones that fill the same kind of role, kind of enemy archetype as the disciples from Heretic, but what I remember, or if what I remember from the wiki is correct, they're apparently supposed to be called archbishops, which just seems like a way lamer name. Maybe it's just me. And also the fact that they don't really have any, I guess they have about as much lore behind them as the disciples did in Heretic, which is that, oh shit. They basically just saw the serpent rider that popped up and was like, hey, this seems like an opportunity that I can take. Oh fuck. to get some cool powers, but I just have to turn evil as fuck, and that's it. That's the compromise. Now we do have some extra quartz flasks lying around here and there in this map. I gotta tell you though, that even though this map is kind of a wee bit monotone in places, seems more combat focused than anything. It does still seem, well, at least so far, it seems considerably better than the bonus map for the new Heretic episode. And I get the feeling that there might still be ample room for me to eat those words, but I'd like to keep a positive outlook and assume that that's not going to be the case all the way. Oh shit, okay. Well, I guess we're down here now. Should we... Oh, fuck, okay, let's get up here. I was wondering what those other blasty noises were. I suppose it was this guy. Not even the last of his kind that's gonna be harassing me from this direction. I'll take care of you in a second. First, let's deal with a dude who can actually hit me. It seems like these centaurs are centaurs and not slaughters. They're ones who can actually shoot crap at us. Enough of that to deal with. I'm just kind of wondering if we're gonna get the Wings of Wrath at the end of this hub, as we have think do at the end of every of the other one, or at least most of the other Hexen hubs in vanilla. Just yoink one of these. Okay. Wondering, can we zoom in on this? Oh yeah, we can. Alright. Not too sure what these skulls, spooky skulls on the map are. I wonder if we're gonna have to like fight the 3 douchebags again or whatever that means. I get the feeling that they might be linked to the whatever those red X's on the map are, because I still don't quite know what those are supposed to signify. I sort of really like the, very whooshy and lighty tracking that these guys' projectiles have. Makes it just a wee bit more obnoxious than it needs to be, I dare say. If you don't have ample room, which fortunately I, for the most part, have had, but it's just liable to change at any moment. It's not a great sensation. Alright. Are we going in this direction? I don't believe we have now. Where are we going? It's dark. I'm sure we could just use a torch and resolve that. Hey, we got the weakest enemy in the game behind this door. I guess the biggest enemy in the game, besides arguably the fire gargoyles, but the difference is that the fire gargoyles can't actually, or can in fact hurt you from a distance, and those guys cannot. You can get right up in your face and just smack the fuck out of you to be effective. I guess we were just opening for these wraith dudes though. Well, there's at least one more of you over there, come on. I'm sure you don't need to break these spots, I would likely don't give you anything, but you're right there, how can you resist? And I guess I can't get any more armor class anymore, even though definitely not at the limit right now. Can I like use one of these dragon skin braziers? Let's see. What's up for AC? Yes, I can. Guess I'll just do that. It's just for switching characters, I'm not sure. In the middle of the assuming that we have to fight Korax again at the end of this. But I'm pretty sure that'll be all the other items that I managed to amass. I don't think it's going to be going much different than it did in both of the currency encounters that I think happened in both Vanilla Hexen and Vestiges. I have every reason to believe that they both went the same way, at least in Hexen Vanilla, that one I do really about as well as I could go with all the items that I had amassed. I could keep going in this direction. I do like the kind of mosaic stuff. Pictures that they have here and there. It's a nice touch. It's a little suspicious, but I guess it was not as heinous as it could have been. Alright, let's can go up the elevator. I think that'll lead someplace else, but I think we'd rather investigate a little bit more. It's in this direction. I don't know. Wish this was not quite so dark as it is. Maybe. Oh dear. Maybe get a better idea when I look around. I guess this place is not as dark as the others. I was gonna say maybe get a look around and get a better grip on where I haven't been. Suppose I could have been getting my wish by coming over to this big garden here. Which reminds me a little bit of let's say the parts in Thief 2 where you go to the pagan forest, pagan village. Should really replay the Thief game sometimes. Ironically enough, even though I feel like even though they had more of an impact on me personally than the Dishonored games did, probably have played Dishonored like more playthrough-wise than I have Thief, but well, I mean, I've only played like the vanilla like campaigns of those games, like maybe once or twice each, but I did play a whole lot of custom levels for Thief 1 and 2, I do remember that. I don't think I ever did anything like that for Dishonored. Guess we're not gonna get over there from here. You know, that looks like there might be something there, but I want to see if I can at least like get who all the red X's are. So figure out what they actually mean, because we did find one of them. There's like a spooky blue crystal at the base of the whole thing there, but it seemed like I could do anything with that. So you gotta remember that you can't crouch in this game. Just looks like a door to me, but I guess we can't open it right now. Just Straggler Center, or perhaps it's one of the enemies that may or may not have spawned after we we cleared out most of this area, but it just said spawn because the game thought that it was lonely. It kind of does remind me of, now that I'm thinking about it, does remind me of the fact that I think System Shock 1 does the same thing. I don't remember if System Shock 2 does. That's a game that I should probably really do need to replay. We will sometime soon as well. Oh, well, wait, you know, we have a torch. Torch that we could be using, but which, even though I keep saying, oh shit. Even though I keep saying that I could use some more light, some more illumination. I feel like I'm still gonna be way too stingy to actually use that. See if I can't cheese this. Oh goodness. Well, this is gonna be one of those times, at least when I am, even though this looks scary, feel rather glad that, at least in Hexen, we've all seen the footsteps of Heretic where no the enemies have ranged hits can attacks, which means that we actually can just, you know, deal with this if they're skilled enough, instead of just being like, oh geez, we really need to do something impossible to deal with shit just to be able to survive here. And I want to see that from what I remember in like the Doom Eternal, those games. They had the same kind of model, at least for most of the time, where all of the enemy projectiles are not, in fact, Hexen, but I don't remember. I guess I'll have to possibly take another look at those in the future as well. We need to go back to Doom Eternal just to go to do the DLCs for that. It's definitely on my plate, but I don't know if I'll end up streaming that. Well, it's gonna be a long while before I go back to that. At any rate, because I do have a backlog of stuff that I'm going through chronologically, so oh shit. Oh, where are we now? Where's the map? The one that, I guess maybe does. Shit, okay, never mind. I was gonna say maybe connects to a place that we've already been to, but I guess not, because this place is completely populated with dudes that definitely would have attacked me and I would have tried to wipe out had they gotten in my way before. At least these burned up trees seem like they're still gonna block that guy's stacks. And I hear all these dudes out here. This might be a good opportunity for me to be like, what the flechette does when it's by the major gate, just... it's not thrown, that's unfortunate. That would be good if it was. Oh boy, I get some traps over there. Got more douchebags over here. See, where were you guys like a minute ago when I was killing the other dudes that were in this direction? It was like you took your time getting here, making yourselves known. Making your presence known, giving us a sign. I don't very clearly remember what the fucking centaur, slaughter, or shield behavior was in Vanilla Hexen, but they changed it up for this version. Make it less obnoxious, then probably a good thing. One of those things that just got locked away in my memory. So I guess I just haven't been here at all. More of these very nice old school and great trees. I wonder if we could make something like this. I feel like it's blasphemous to even say something like this, but something like this in Minecraft. So that's something that sort of kind of coming to mind when I see this. This big old forest. Wait, is this centaur trying to fight the snake? I don't know. Oh, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Not anymore. Okay. Apparently one of the other red X's is out in the in that area with all the trees. I guess I should take a closer look. I think that if I haven't been around here, then if I step into it, then I'm probably gonna get jumped by a bunch of dudes. That's a thing. But, well, apparently we want to go there for some reason. I wonder if we can get back up here after we fall, or... Oh, yes, we can. Okay, that's another beer. That's good. Crater of Might. I think the Crater of Might, from what I remember, is just this Hexen's version of the book from Heretic, the Tome of Power. I believe I've gotten around using that yet. Oh boy, can we max out or... Nope, I can increase our fucking AC by 1 point and that's it. This kind of looks like it's another one of the red X's, but I don't really know what we're supposed to do here. Oh, but apparently we've... Oh, goodness me. Winches begin to ground in the distance, and now... Okay, here comes the fucking entourage of douchebags. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's gonna be interesting to deal with. I believe we can do it. It's just gonna be rather obnoxious. Oh dear, the machinery has stopped. Right, fellas, you better, oh gosh. And all of those little green projectiles against those centaurs. And those fall favor. Start fighting each other. Oh gosh. Okay, this is not good. Maybe I need a different plan here. Could just try using a different weapon, but I'm trying to be practical. Oh, we get another Dark Serpent. I mean, maybe that would be a good time to use one of those guys. I don't remember if, like, the fucking Dark Serpent Molotovs have any kind of range attacks that, you know, would actually help in this situation, but I think if we try hard enough, we can just win the war of attrition here. Deal with all those guys and just thin them out. See, these guys are helping me take out the centaurs. Well, I'm honestly just kind of aiming for the centaurs right now because they're in the way. They're preventing me from targeting the, you know, these fuckers that are actually sending the fucking bullet hell shit my way. I'm trying to bring that shit into... Yeah, that's clearly none of that genre, come on. You know, there was a reason I didn't care for shmups. Okay. See if I can get up here and try to run away. No, I cannot. Alright. I know. Ugh. See if I can... Nope. Eventually win some kind of war of attrition. Doing things in the way I'm trying to do them right now. I mean, do you remember what I was saying earlier about this level being markedly better than the bonus level for Heretic from the new episode of that? Well, I don't know. This isn't quite the same as that. It's not quite the Hexen equivalent of not that what, the way that, you know, that fucking Heretic bonus level was for Heretic, but unfortunately I would say that it's at least somewhat comparable. I can only imagine how obnoxious it would be if, you know, I wasn't using the mage. But that we pretty much already did our little quota, so I will play as the other characters for the other maps. And I've done it enough that I don't really want to keep doing that. I am content to just remain with the mage as my player character for the remainder of this, with no variation. We are making some headway at least. These fellas are dying. I don't believe that they're spawning more of them in either, which is good. Really grind my gears if I noticed something like that was happening. Alright, that might have been all of the flying guys, or maybe not, because I just saw a stray projectile over there. But if there are any left, then surely they're gonna be like... you know, incidental, but oh gosh. But if there are any left, I would like to at least have them make their presence known. I surely hope that the implication isn't that we're gonna be seeing something like that. Or, oh gosh, for each one of the red X's on the map. That would be not great, at least, but... Have we not been back here? I guess if we... this is where all the Sandors came out of, apparently, but some part of this place do look kind of familiar. I would say. I probably should go ahead and, try to heal. We do have some extra quartz flasks lying around, but I'm a little curious. I'm very curious as to what this green skull on the map is about. Is it something that we collect, maybe? Because I do think I do see whatever that is. It's up there, so I would assume that I want to get my hands on that. But how would I go about doing that? Not this way, presumably. Oh, they don't expect me to, burn stuff in this map. Maybe they do? Let's see. No, that doesn't do anything, so let's not waste that ammo. Oh, I probably should have been just using that weapon. I didn't realize that there were all these magic pickouts back here. Probably should have been using that weapon during that encounter, but, well, if we have another encounter like that, then at least I know that all of these magic pickups are here, so I can, in fact, do so without qualms in the future, or at least as many qualms. Pretty much just leave that in the kind of most obnoxious way. Because that's just how I do things. Sometimes. That is what seems reliable to me, but... I mean, I'm looking at the map, right? It looks like if I go this way, should be able to loop around and maybe go up and come. Oh, here we go. Big walls would help. Climb up and that's how we get up here. Okay, so what is this thing even? Skull idol. At least the green one. I guess there's gonna be at least a couple more. But hey, this is preferable technically to the other thing that came to mind when I was actually looking at that on the map, and that was we're gonna have to fight the other dudes again. The evil versions of the player characters, but no. With any luck, we're pretty much done with that for the duration of this hub. I guess I can try going this way next. Oh boy. Hearing noises that I think are more enemies spawning. It's not great. I don't know what that was, but maybe it was just to open this door, but we only need to do it from one of those two sides. Okay, well anyway. If we go this way, just trying to see if I can leave no stone unturned, pretty much. Okay, so that's for the waterfall, which I don't think we can get up the waterfall from this side. Oh, and there's healing here. I'll go ahead and take that. Can find another quartz flask that's just freestanding, then I will also pop one of the ones that's in the inventory. I should probably pop one regardless, but we can just say I'm paranoid about being under-equipped, even though I've been over-equipped for most of this, right? So I guess we're not going that way. Instead, we might be going this way. Let's see what I'll do. Better go south from here, I guess. This time we will take the elevator. Let's see where that takes us, puts us. Looks like there's only one other place to go from here, and that's this way. Hey, it's those water murals, like from episode 3 of Heretic. Oh boy. Which I suppose makes sense. It's probably where the inspiration for the other ones that we've been seeing on this map are. Oh, more basers. I should probably go ahead and pop one of those basers now so I can get a little more AC. Mysterious artifact. How many freaking items have we been seeing in this hub that have that exact same description? And we'll, before I see, if we do it again, we'll go all the way up to 16, I guess I will. Might as well. I think a 16 is the limit, right? Yeah, I can't use it again. Well, let me use it. Oh boy, it's these douchebags, right? Hold on. Or at least one of them. Ugh. Well, we know that guy's down there. What if we don't go down there? By the way, we check out what's over here first. Like these guys. Don't want them to be able to catch us unawares. Rather, should be the other way around. I think I was gonna say, hear one more of them, at least over there. Okay, freestanding quartz flask. Well, I'm gonna do the thing that I said I was gonna do. Where are my quartz flasks? Here we are. Now we're topped out. Oh shit! Okay, hold on. Let me. Okay, well now I no longer. Oh fuck! Yeah, I'm gonna save scum my way through this fight. Simply because I don't want that guy to satisfaction of taking any of my health. For one thing. And also I would, I guess, default to the lightning thing that the mage has to deal with those guys quickly, but paranoid with the relative lack of magic pickups in the stage, and I want to save, like, my magic for the possibility that there will be more of those big fucking not-so-what type fights, encounters. I mean, I'm hoping that that won't be the case, but based on the fact that the dude who made this map, I already know, is the same dude who made the fucking... You will not believe the restraint I'm exercising to not say the adjectives that I want to associate with that map. Or Heretic. The bonus level for the new Heretic episode, Faith Renewed. Same dude who made that one. Made this map at around right now. And apparently nothing else. Right, at 1 point of damage, I think I can live with that. Oh boy. Well, hold on a moment. This looks a little suspicious to me, but I guess I can't actually get up there, or at least not without some help. I was gonna say, maybe I wanna go a little bit north from me. Oh, I just realized this literally leads back to the place where we came in. Alright. Good to know. Well, we do have this. This is the first red X that I looked at, but it doesn't look like there's anything to interact with here. Just this weird blue crystal, spooky ice blue crystal thing. Right where the red X is, I'm pretty sure. So it's not like the other one, which had a spooky skull face switch. That made that hole the black hole appear, but wait a moment, maybe we're supposed to take these skulls back here that we collect? Presumably, maybe possibly, ostensibly. Because presumably we're supposed to use those to, like, complete this map. I would expect, but I don't know. Looking at the other X's, because I can right here. And I don't know, this one. Maybe we're supposed to use that here? Like we bring them to little spire things? Right, I guess we do. One for the pedestals are active. Okay, I think I at least solved the puzzle of what we're supposed to be doing here. Oh shit, I know there's another big old... Well, at least these guys are... Should be... not too much of a pain to deal with compared to the fucking Queen Bishop fuckers we were dealing with just a few minutes ago. You know, they can even shoot each other and fight each other. Ideally, hopefully, but I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. Oh shit, I just realized there's a fucking Heretic there. That's really not good. That's really not something I wanted to see. Alright, see ya. Hold on. And this, well, I think I got a pretty good idea where I can... how I can try and deal with that guy. Jeez. Where are those fucking... Okay, there's more fucking emojis. Okay, never mind. Things have... Ugh. Things have gone bad. Things have gone bad. Things have gone the way that I was... I expected they might go, but I was hoping they wouldn't, and now that just happened. Okay, well... Okay, you know what? Some of you can hopefully fight each other. That would be aces. We can do that. This, but we don't have to go with those guys, alright? Okay, this looks like a relatively safe spot that I just docked back into. So perhaps if I stay here and then peek out over there, we can whittle away at these, oh god, at this debacle. Relative safety. Let's see if I can... Oh jeez. Okay. I definitely want to get rid of the fucking Heretic or whatever. Quickly as possible. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to do that when I'm being harassed by other ranged fuckers, though. Oh goodness, I forgot about these stupid skulls. And there's at least one more. That's not good. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to avoid. I don't know if we're gonna catch him when, you know, he's got the pain stuff active, but unfortunately, oh jeez. There's even more. Get rid of that guy first, get rid of these guys first. If they're gonna fucking come and... bother me. Oh jeez. He's got the shield active. It's kind of incredibly difficult to tell if he's got the shield active, you know, he doesn't do the visible beam flinching. That's very unfortunate. Okay, he doesn't have the shield active now, so lots of time, but now he has it again. Definitely has to. That's what that was. What that cast was, that's for sure. Just kind of hang around until the shield goes away again. That's it. Taking his sweet time. Is he guessing it again now? He might have been, and I'm pretty sure he was because he didn't shoot anything else. So it has to have been the shield. Oh boy, did he just summon one of his lackeys again? I think he just might have done that, yes. He's now obnoxiously doing that as well. I sure hope that there isn't, you know, a whole cadre of these fuckers that we're gonna fight. Pretty sure that... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, but didn't he just flinch from playing? Like, what the fuck? Okay, he has the shield back up now, but I don't care. And... if we've got some, at least that time. Okay, so here comes another fucking straggler coming in to harass me. Let's see how the shield up goes. And why the fuck am I not able to switch to the fucking, you know, this? Okay, still has the shield up. Just wondering about that. He's got the shield down. Oh shit, but then immediately put it back up, even though it didn't seem like that was going to be the case. And okay, one of those casts was waste, but whatever. This could be going worse, all things considered. Counter. Like that, we have to be fighting another Heretic at this point is pretty bad in and of itself, but you know. Damn it. Shield down by now, yes. How the fuck is this guy not dead, I was gonna say. Right, finally that one guy's been dealt with. But you bet there's gonna be at least one more though. I don't really know how else we can do that. I feel like we're gonna end up using up a full fucking thing of casts. If we end up running into another one, like each time that we run into one of those, if it happens again, which hopefully it won't, but at this point I have no idea what to expect. Looks like we're gonna have to empty out both of our, you know, blue and green metameters just to be able to take that guy down. We need to do that or just fucking button down on this basic attack for like 10 minutes. And hope that we don't die in the interim. Right. I guess maybe we could also try to just is one of the red exits? No, it's not, but here's a switch on the west. The exit has opened to the south. Use the circle of glass. Oh, fuck. There's fucking Wendigo. That's what these things are called, by the way. They're not just generic frosty icemen, they're apparently Wendigos. Even though that's a bit of a far cry from what the, you know, typical depiction of a Wendigo is like. Oh, I read the short story, The Wendigo, for my stream like some years back. That certainly was a thing that happened. And I never really got editing that for, oh shit, for YouTube. Could have just chopped it up and put it on there, but the deal with that is that the original story does have usage of one of those naughty words that makes people lose their shit. Even though it's completely innocuous context. Oh well, let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about how the fuck are there 3 red X's now. I wouldn't mind the map being so big if not for the fact that it just kind of, oh god, okay, this is where we ended up falling before. I didn't realize this was a thing. It's the big old death pit here. I just kept using this feeling of dread, but I know that it was made by, you know, the guy who enjoys doing the fucking not stop what memes. Or at least I'm forced to assume based on the fact that he does them in both of these maps. We haven't been here. The circle of glass. This doesn't look like a circle of glass to me, but yeah, please don't be a nuisance. How many percolators do we have at this point? Maybe we should be using those for the big encounters. We have 11 percolators, probably. I wonder how many of those we can carry. Maybe we should use Dark Servants. We do have, you know, so maybe that should be a thing. Have we gone this way yet? I feel like we have. Probably at least taken a peek. Kind of want to see what's past this portal. Is this just like take you back out to the, which it does, but then you can just go back in. All right. So oh fuck, let's unlock you out of the the thing you got. But I would presume that if, you know, we can just bail out of this map, which is good, but I mean, I would presume that if we do solve the puzzle here of bringing all the skulls, that's gonna give us something good, so I would like to do that, just to see what happens. I guess we'll try our best to accomplish that. Okay, remind me what is... Okay, so the 3 red X's here are just or at least 2 of them are play off, for fuck's sake. Hold on, let me deal with that fucker first. Where are you? Like at least 2 of the... yeah, at least 2 of the red X's are on the map right now. Just the places where you're supposed to bring the skulls once you have them. I kind of wonder what the 3rd one is though. Oh jeez. What are you? I don't think he's dead yet, is he? Oh well. Well, I don't know. Maybe he did die. I guess the other X is just the exit portal and that's it. Yeah, it looks to be that way after all. It's anywhere around it, so yeah, I guess that's just what it is. Well, it's better than it being something else that can summon 10,000 enemies to your position at least. Would not be a good alternative. Well, let's see, let me check. Well, we know that. I guess if we go to the bottom right, that's not going to be where one of the skulls is. We should go to the bottom left and see if we can go further in that direction, because that's apparently where the blue skull is. Oh shit, based on what we know, I guess we would probably want to go and collect all the... well, all the other skulls, which is just 2 more skulls. Before we place either of them on the other pedestals that are near the middle here. Oh boy, we graduated from centaurs to slaughters by the looks of it. These guys actually will try to shoot me. It's not so great. Still don't want to use my magic on these guys though, because I feel like, you know, if there's even the slightest possibility that we're gonna have 2 more Heretic thrown at us, then I have to save every fucking bit of magic that I can possibly muster up for those fuckers. Jeez. I do wish we could kill these guys without having to have line of sight to them, though. I will admit, that is something that I would like. Or at least having line of sight to them, while somehow not having them have line of sight to us. That is the reason that I ended up saying it like that. Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure I just heard the noise of more, yeah, more of those stupid fucking ice splitting projectiles coming my way up. Alright. What's going on here? Just got slaughter. Presumably that guy's a slaughter, not just a centaur. Yeah, definitely trying to shoot me. A bunch of fucking fishmen who are also trying to shoot me, and also a fucking Wendigo there. Okay. I guess my assault is working at least a little bit though. Right. See if I can deal with the fucking fishmen here, merman creatures from the Black Lagoon. These guys have an official name, I don't remember what it is. Just fishmen. Sirens. Merfolk. Oh, for fuck's sake, okay. Dudes who just don't shoot you at all until they suddenly randomly do. They just fucking show their tails. And act provocative until they actually just shoot you. Oh, hello, that warding made my AC go up to 18. That's pretty cool. Guess go above 16 after all. Not that I don't really know what, like, all the... You know, I don't pretend to know that all the rules are for that. But where are we on the map anyway? Are we getting closer to that thing? Maybe, possibly. We're going further south, not really southwest. Guess we can't get up here. So how would we go southwest? Let's see. Maybe by going over here and then make a turn. What are these noises I'm hearing? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I see. There's fucking fish bastards in the water here, though it doesn't look. You know, this looks like water that's actually flowing, which means you would think that would be a little too, I get cheaped out by those fuckers. It wouldn't be stagnant enough for their liking, but here we are. Well, now that I know that those fuckers are lurking here. At least one of them. Is there more than one? I mean, there's a rather large body of water, so I guess. And by what I mean by this is water with the same elevation, so technically the same body of water by the game standard, I should say. Oh, let's see. Okay, the amount of fucking projectiles that are leveled your way during this part are not something I'm a fan of. I will say. Please head this way. Let me see if I can get some pot shots against the slot horse that are all the way up there. Oh boy, this guy's getting closer. And there's a Wendigo too, at least one. Probably more, based on what I'm seeing there. Yeah. These two just kind of popped out of nowhere there. Jeez, and there's more. Oh, there's a lot of fucking slaughters all around here, and also even more of those fucking souls. But if I can at least get rid of the slaughter that's over there. It's hard to see. There, I think I killed him finally. See how things are going with that guy. Just gonna have to go by the glint when he lifts his shield. Just try and fuck me over, but yeah, sure, there's a lot of dudes here, but I guess this is where we have to go because it kind of looks like a fuck. And there's even more of these fuckers up here, too. It looks like this is the direction that one of the skulls is in, so we have to deal with this. I'm sure I was gonna say, yeah. Sure, I'm being pelted with projectiles from that direction as well, so I have to be careful how I approach this guy. This guy needs to be fucking considerate and die. He's really not making great progress in that front. There, finally. I've dealt with one of the other dudes that's pelting me from the other direction. Now the last one of these guys, hopefully. Just have a little relatively more relaxing session of trying to get rid of one of these fuckers without the others harassing me while I'm doing so. Okay, now next question, how do I get up here? Because it looks like there's stuff there that I would want to pick up, like this, and this, and whatever else is up here. Just pickups. I guess if I was playing as one of the other characters, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of thankful that I'm not. I would have to, find a way up there. Oh boy, another fucking set of Wendigos. No way they're hanging out here in the water portion. Just not icy, but just actual water. Oh jeez. And now... Oh my god, there are a lot of these. Fuck, okay, you know what? It might be time to use an item. Let's see. Let's see, I don't know. I'll toss a Dark Servant and see if he can help me out with those guys. While I deal with the others that are coming from this direction. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know where I'm going, but I guess if it gets me away from those guys, I would, it's probably a good place, but then it takes me to a whole other terrible area. Oh gosh. What the fuck am I? You know what? Yeah, I'll trust my fucking Molotov homie to deal with the guys that I've left behind. The fact that he's got his picture spinning up there in the top right makes me want to believe that he is just fine. Oh my god. Now time is running out. Okay, he's gone. I hope he managed to kill at least a few of those fucking Wendigos. Make me pleased. Oh my fucking god. These fuckers are gonna fucking pop out next to me. Let them at least do that so I can move them from existence. In house here. I took a little bit of damage, but whatever. I will just eat. Oh, fuck. Okay, I will not eat that because that was what the fuck was that? Basically. Ditto. It's Rito, I don't know. I would just say that for. Come on, pop out. I don't know what it is. This particular angle, this particular situation is making me think of fucking Ultima Underworld. Bits of the first game. When we got fucking lurkers, I think, in the water, which I want to believe that those are also... Yeah, those things are also things that exist in the regular Ultima games. I don't really remember. But that sounds right. Lurkers. Just fucking octopus dudes that just are like the watchers in the waterfall. Fuck, from or the watcher in the water, I should say, from Lord of the Rings. But in Ultima Underworld, they're kind of mostly obnoxious to you, I'd say. Since oh gosh, okay, there's fucking Wendigo there. Oh, okay, never mind. I just realized where I am. I've been to the other side of that. I've been to every side of this, so I guess I'll take this opportunity to... Why do I hear more Wendigo noises? It's an opportunity to see if I can clear stuff out. Oh fuck, okay. I can see the douchebags that are shooting me from that direction. What great. Well, if they can shoot me through that, then surely I can, repay them in kind. Oh shit, okay. I got most of their projectiles, but like 99% of their projectiles are not making it to me. Is something that I will definitely be glad about. So that they're getting clever with trying to shoot their crap through them. Oh jeez, I've got just another fucking one of these douches creeping up on me now. Come on. There you go. Okay, yeah. Please walk in front of this grate so that I can shoot you. It's my prerogative right now. Terminating. all of the Wendigos on the other side of this little fence would be something that would bring me great satisfaction at this point, but maybe it won't be quite as simple as I would like, but we definitely take manners of steps to get closer to that goal. Okay, one of them dead. That will here. I suppose there's one like way over there that's trying to shoot me from way over there. And also one that's not quite so way over there that's probably gonna do the same thing. Oh my god. And there's this guy who is a lot closer than the ones I was just referring to. One down. Sure is a lot of them though. Right, let's be courageous and step out into the open at least a little bit. Okay, isn't this the same? I think this is the same place where we left our Molotov homie, isn't it? Yeah. Let's clear this out, and then the game was like, nope, fuck you. Here's like 20 dudes out of nowhere, so I decided, fuck you, I'm gonna pop out my Molotov dude. He's gonna do my job for me. I suppose he did, because there used to be a lot more fucking Wendigos here before we did that. But now that we've dealt with that, maybe we can take steps to get that much closer to where the blue skull is. I do have to wonder what exactly we're gonna get. Okay, I see this fog. Is this gonna hurt us? No, I guess not. It's just there for flavor. Oh, this can... if we're like moving around quickly, I guess. I don't want to get out of here right now, though. I'm like in the habit of fucking tapping. Not once but twice to toggle it off when I want to toggle off the map, because I've been playing fucking build engine games which do that shit. They didn't have one version of the map, they have two. They have like an outline that is kind of transparent and goes over the the gameplay, but then they have another one that looks more like this one, where it has like the textures of the floor from a bird's eye view. So hold on a moment. Let me get off this current for a moment so I can figure something out. If I hold shift, okay, that makes me move slower, not faster. It's the always run thing active. That's what I was wondering about. What? Oh, for fuck's sake, hold it. I don't want to get cheaped out by stuff like that, ever, which... Okay, how the fuck am I not able to run up the water when I did it just a moment ago? I guess I'm just gonna fucking go right into the breach. I'm gonna take a dive down into... Okay, what? I couldn't have taken fucking fall damage there, surely. Hold on. Hurry down here. What? Okay, did I actually take full damage from the end there? Okay, let's not go there then. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go all the way down. Let's go, I don't know, hereabouts. Let's see if we can get a... Oh god. Any sort of headway. Good lord. Trying to clear this place out. I have no idea if I'm shooting at anything right now. But it's hard if it looks like I am. Okay, let's see if I can at least start dealing with the guys that are on the same elevation that we're at right now. Yeah, like that. Are there any more mermen left here? Not that I guess I can... Okay. I would really just like to find a place where I'm not in anything's line of sight so it can shoot me. Which seems to be a tall order here. Oh fuck. Can you please? Yeah, just let me jump. Yeah. guess we can be right next to the fucking centaur, but that won't help. Yeah. Whatever, we can live with this. At least we're making some kind of progress. Oh, what would help if these things wouldn't pop out of nowhere and if the, oh god. The Wendigos would die quickly, at least. Maybe it's time for a Crater of Might, I don't know. I suppose that would be more helpful than a Molitor in this situation. Oh boy. Also, I think I might have just at least found one tiny place in which I can sort of hide away and not have anything with line of sight to me. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll pop a couple of these things. Can heal up. How many Craters of Might do I have right now? I have 10. Probably don't need 10. So let's see. Where are the Wendigos that are up there? There. Can we? Oh wait, never mind. The Crater of Might. It's not what I thought it did. It refills your mana, so never mind. So do we have a Tome of Power or something? Equivalent to a Tome of Power? Is it this? No, that's invulnerability. Yeah. So I guess we don't have anything that's equivalent to a Tome of Power right now. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I guess we can make do without it then. So I'll take that hydrate. Maybe time. I've been raw dogging it this whole time with no power-ups, so it's only sensible that I continue to do the same. I just really wish I had a clear, line of sight to those guys, but oh well. Guess you can't have everything, even when everything is just the bare minimum. Now that I'm like way far away from that dude over there, maybe we can take him down. Okay, I think he's dead. Can we shoot them from over here? Can we actually get... Oh, fuck. They can do the same, that's important. Even when that only makes sense. I think we killed one of them there at least. Ugh, okay. Right. I think there's more, but unless they show their faces, I can't do much, so I guess the next thing I ought to be focusing on actually hold on. What are we looking at right now? I guess we need to deal with them anyway, though, because it looks like to me like we have to come up here in order to grab the skull, which is the whole reason that we came here. Oh boy, I see another Wendigo way over there. So we're gonna have to deal with that guy in due order, but I just try to make sure he doesn't try to deal with us. There's another one over there. That's a little bit of an improvement over the one that we walked into. Oh geez, what the fuck? Someone shooting me from that direction. Fucking... Be nice if it was something that I was at least expecting. What reason did I have to believe that there was gonna be anything living there that wanted me dead? Can this guy just please quit it? Oh, okay, whatever, at least we're... Oh my god. At least we're kind of keeping up with the saves coming, but also managed to load back into a position where this fucker is still alive. Damn it. excuse me, what the fuck? Alright, let's relocate. Hold on. Maybe that'll help. Okay, when you go dead. That's a good start. Okay, there's another douchebag in the water. What? That one projectile did. You know what? No, I'm not gonna accept that. Even if it means I'm definitely setting myself back, I don't care. It's about integrity at this point. About I do not accept this. Alright. That guy stays dead. Now we deal with the rest of these fuckers. And we don't get hit by that. It seemed like he was moving way faster than anticipated. By any of the random from that, thank you very much. We do hit the douchebag that's trying to pelt us with shit from over there. There, he's dead. He's dead. We do pelt the fucking fish bastard who is trying to take pot shots at us from the water, but I guess we deal with this guy first. We should be in a position where we can't be hit at all if we just keep up the assault on that dude. I think I killed the fish guy. Alright, I really wish I could aim at that guy up there, but no, well, whatever. Should be nothing that additionally harasses me while I try to take care of this guy. No. I don't know, this might just be glad if I can, you know, not deal with massive, either massive swathes of enemies. That make me think of not so water as usual. Is there anyone left up there? Yeah, there is, and I can't see them. So I'll just grab this pork later. If I can get up there, can I? Yes, I can. Yeah, there is not there's anyone left up there, but that also leads me to reiterate the question of how do I get up there? So it seems like that's my objective. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the very obnoxiously loud motorcycle that you can sometimes hear outside. Is it coming home at fucking almost 10:30 p.m. on a Wednesday night? Interesting thing. Yeah, okay. Well, there's this douchebag is also dealt with, but yeah, how the fuck do we get up there? Seems like that is the main question, simply because, you know, that's where we need to go to grab the skull. But don't really see a way for us to accomplish that. You can kind of climb up the side here, but that's not going to let you go all the way up, I don't think. Already, or is it? Okay, never mind, we can't get up here this way. Didn't believe in myself hard enough, I guess. But, oh boy. I don't know how to feel about this. Switch. We already dealt with a massive fucking number of enemies here, so... You're gonna tell me that there's gonna be another one that will grab that. I'm gonna be very not lost. Okay, not seeing one yet. I'm also... I don't know, I'm just baffled by the fact that we end up taking fall damage while falling into water. That's not how it's supposed to work in video games. Oh shit, okay. I was wondering what these things were. really tell from a distance, or at least from that distance. Everything being so dark, but hey, we've managed to nab another skull. Just need to grab the third one now, but first let me see what's over here. Maybe something good. Might just be something that we don't need, like this. Right. What about whatever's over there? Can we get over there? Jeez. Okay, we kinda can. But, oh, there's more fucking... Please, yeah. One of you should retire so that I can have a nice... safe haven to duck into and not be targeted by anything. Okay, I thought... Never mind, I thought like the big space that's visible on the very bottom left of the map, but I guess that's up there. I don't know if we can get up there. It doesn't look like we can get up there at all from here anyway. Oh shit. Over here we can scratch our heads looking at that logo, wherever that's supposed to be. Maybe if we jump up here, you know, it really is it's a whole other experience being able to explore this place now that we're not being fucking pelted at from every direction. I don't really know how you would get up there, but I guess I'm going to concern myself with that. Let's see, okay. Where does this take me then? If anywhere, oh jeez, alright. Way up here. I guess there's invisible wall. Nope, not an invisible wall, maybe an invisible platform? That's it, yeah, that's where that little twinkle is. Which that leads me to the question, where is this gonna take me? I'm reluctant to quick save again, because what if I'm in a bad place that I can't get off of now without taking massive damage? It's tempting to just use my green magic against these guys, but like I said, cannot really risk it if there's any possibility of more fucking Herzarks showing up. I'll deal with these guys. A little more obnoxious, but at least they don't know how to use shields. They don't invest in chat shield, I guess. Fucking dude just swoozing right in just to fire off a single projectile against me. Okay, I think I know where we are actually. We're at the top of the waterfall. Let's pick it up here. I guess I will save after all, because now I don't want to, you know, misstep and take damage from that. It wasn't to justify the concern. But anyway, I guess we have one more skull to acquire now. Make a beeline for that. I'm a bit curious as to... Jesus Christ, this map is just absurdly massive. Unnecessarily massive, I dare say. Not really in the same way. Let's go here. Does this take us to a place that we haven't been to yet? Well, yes, it does. Get ahead of the curve a little bit. Who wants to sit on the fucking lava sofa? Once lightly braised rump roast, I don't know. What the fuck? What was that fucking massive raw fireball? Where did that come from? Okay, it's gonna be a problem. Hold on. Really, that's... oh my god. Alright, this is... outrage. At least going the right way to... I'm already almost dead, so... seems like a redundant question. I was gonna say am I already almost dead, or am I at least heading in the right direction rather for... getting closer to wherever the fucking skull is, but that's way up there. Because that's in the big chamber, it must be. And all the fucking... so it's the same as the fucking ice area, but worse, basically. Another chamber where everything's just shooting at you from every direction. Oh shit. Right, maybe I should approach from a different direction then. As long as I'm here and as long as I'm willing to, which I am. See what happens if I head over to the other chalice that's sort of not chalice but pedestal that's over here. And place this. The main thing that I'm wondering about is will this result in another Heretic appearing? One third of the pedestals are active. Okay, nothing seems to have teleported in visibly immediately, which is good, but I don't know, I feel like it's too early to be comfortable with. Oh god. It looks to me like you need to be going over there in order to closer to the objective here, but I don't know. I don't think I can just jump down to the bottom like last time for a number of reasons. See if I can at least try and nullify some of these threats from a distance. Like this snake that just keeps trying to pelt me with firebolts. Oh my goodness. Alright, I think the snake is dead, so that's one less obnoxious thing to worry about. I still don't know where these giant rows of what the fuck fireballs are coming from. Or what even happened there. My best guess would be that the fireballs all hit... oh my god. The column that was coming down directly behind me and like massive blast damage from that somehow. Definitely not staying in this timeline, but I'm just, you know, trying to take stock more than anything at this point. What the fuck? How many fireballs are back here? Are they like so hard to see? This might be an acceptable timeline. We can take out more of these guys without taking damage. Like that. Oh, where the hell are they even coming from? From up there? There's also, yeah, douchebag snakes trying to mess me up from way over there. No, I'll not accept that. I'll accept getting fucking smooshed by that thing. There. Okay. See if I can deal with this fucking snake now. Okay, I still have no idea what the fuck is shooting at me. Or why those things will blow up. Okay, I'm gonna stay way the fuck back here where those things can't hit me. Or they shouldn't be able to, but then that happens for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna stay right next to this thing. I'm gonna be looking in this direction because that should let me know if any of those things are even getting past it, but no, they're not, so. Makes it a mystery why the fuck they were able to hurt me at all in that other timeline. It's done. Okay. Oh fuck. Oh, there's more of these fuckers over here. And I guess there's gonna be even more if I just try to run past, so unfortunately it's gonna be the Dark Souls model, but if you try to do that, you're just gonna get fucked over, so take your time. Oh jeez, okay, one of those things did try to shoot me. There's another one. Okay, still don't know where that's coming from. Sort of like an actual creature that's trying to shoot me from way over there. It's really, really hard to see. Nope, okay. Understand the physics for a lot of this. Actually, oh, okay. Only after you come over here, well, this fucker's teleporting. You know, you could have been dealing with those guys from a distance before, but no, that would make too much sense. Well, now that I know that's going to happen, let's do something different. Let's not go there, because I guess we can't pick that hole. And clear these guys out so I can at least walk through here without being fucking shot at from every direction. Well, what is this level of insecurity, Rabbit? Oh gosh, okay. Can't even take a walk without being shot at from all directions. Oh. Damn, hold on. I'll go over here instead. Maybe this will... I was gonna say, I thought there was at least one of these fuckers around, but... We're able to get rid of whatever the fuck throwing all those explosive fireballs at us, so will definitely, you know, it will be a happy moment. It will be a satisfactory moment. Let's get up here. There. I'm tempted to, you know, cheat a little bit. Let's see that. Help me discover the cause of all that. Come up with a better plan to approach it. We've been back here before? I don't believe we have now. Can we, like... Oh, we can. We could have skipped some of that. at least approach the or slightly more strategic angle if we approach from this direction. I had no idea. But oh well. We've dealt with what we've dealt. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, I guess in order to get back over there we have to... Shit. We've dealt with what we've dealt with anyway. Just continue on. Oh, okay. On that line of logic. You know, truly, this is one of those moments, very rare. I'm actually kind of glad that we don't actually have an enemy counter for Hexen like we do in Heretic and Doom and, you know, those kinds of games, because I'm sure that if I had seen the enemy counter for this map on first walking in, I would definitely have sent me spiraling down into the pits of despair. Got me thinking, well, unfortunately we do have another fucking not so bad map on our hands. But... I will say it certainly hasn't gotten to, you know, the point where it's that bad. As bad as the fucking... I'm trying to remember what the name of the other map was, but... Oh shit, this is the place. These fuckers just spawn in, and it's not even the only place. That's kind of fucked up. We can't just climb back up the way we climbed down. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're looking right at the thing. Yeah, we're supposed to go over there. Right over there. So what the fuck is shooting at us? Is there something? Is there a creature? Or is there like a statue fixture thing that's like slowly rotating along that wall, moving along that wall? Not really rotating, I guess. Rotating along that concave angle. Take one step here so we can spawn these fuckers and then immediately retreat. I think that makes sense. So this thing can go the fuck away. This thing is really not relenting at all. I think we're gonna have to jump here, yeah. Okay, and then jump right the fuck back, so I'm not dealing with that while I'm on the same platform. But first, let's make our way back over into that thing again. What the fuck, did I manage to somehow jump into fucking space between... How the fuck am I doing that? Somehow jumping in the exact position that's between one of these invisible platforms and the... Seems like it should be impossible. Big fucking landmass right next to it. Yeah, Jesus Christ, that should not have been that difficult. What? Excuse me? What the fuck hit me there? Okay, this thing is still fucking... trying to pelt the fuck out of me. What? Okay, how did it take scratch damage from that even? We're just gonna jump over here. I'm gonna stand here until the fucking explosions stop. There. And now we can begin to deal with this. Jeez. That's not a creature that we can deal with. That's tossing the fucking giant barrage of fireballs at us constantly. I hope we can at least turn it off. Oh, fuck. Hitting again. Okay, I am jumping. There. Oh, what the fuck is this thing? Is this, one of those dragon thingies that I think I vaguely remember from some of the other... I think that might be it, actually. It is a creature. I think I vaguely remember those things from Death Kings. Definitely never had to deal with it in an environment that's as douchey as this one. Alright, well, here we are. There's a skull. I have to climb up the fucking lava thing just to be able to pick it up. Oh, jeez. Alright, see. Now let's do that again, but without losing half our life. I can't even tell if there's like one of those things or... well, just one of those things or multiple ones. And yeah, but you might imagine dealing with these things. I do remember being a lot more obnoxious when you're... You're playing as one of the melee classes and... you have to rely on limited ammo to be able to do range attacks, right? Hopefully there was only one of those, and then I circle around in the other direction just to see if there's somehow another one. I am definitely... oh jeez. Definitely have dealt with that fucker. Now maybe we can explore in peace. As I should. But, well, the thing is right here, but I keep saying, surely it doesn't expect me to fucking go up the lava thing. Just like that, and take damage just like that. Oh, it's just like... yeah, I definitely am, I guess we can just... stupid. Hold on. But I guess we can do it. I really don't like it. But... there's really no way to turn that off. Like, fuck. Maybe we should, I don't know. Take a look around and some of the other places that are away from this platform and see if there's anything we can do about that. Like, that cave looks suspicious. I dare say, but... I don't know what my expectations should be at this point. At least there's some nice peace and quiet in this cavern now. It's much better now than it was before. Did we already clear this place out of... nope, we did not. Okay. Let's see if the enemies will presumably spawn as soon as you set foot on here. Well, maybe not as soon, but... very shortly after you set foot on here. Definitely say that. Maybe that... what the fuck? Hey, where do you come from? They have not spawned yet. Can we make that jump? Yes, we can. Right. We're committed to this now. How the fuck are we gonna do that? Then we have to turn. But the turn fucks up the momentum, so what gives? There, jeez, okay. So what's here even? Oh, it's just another dark servant. Which we'll probably continue to just hoard until we reach the final boss. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Forgot that. most part of me was hoping it wasn't gonna happen. This is, I suppose, far from the worst thing that could be happening. Okay, well, the next question is gonna be how the fuck do we get off here? These bracers. Dragon skin bracers. Very awkwardly maneuver so that we get the fuck back up there, but then what? We'll go ahead and pop a few of these items while I'm here. No, no, oh fuck. Well, we can do that. I accidentally answered my own question while I was at it, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use these. Leave this. Leave this, spy thing. You know, these fucking discs of repulsion seem like they would be way more useful if they had like more than 1 microsecond of effective time. It would be really useful for reflecting projectiles if they lasted for like, I don't know, like at least 2 or 3 seconds at a time. But no, it's just like they only work in the instant that you pop them and that's it. Now I guess we're gonna have to pick that up one way or another. So we'll play the floor is lava because it is. This is in fact the case. See, doing this without trying to fucking, while trying to not fall off is certainly something. Oh gosh. And then I just fucking die anyway, that's... what? Righty then. What if I just don't even jump, I just eat the damage? What if I do that? Oh, did I just fucking fall off? Because this way's... it's way too narrow. Yeah, I don't know, it seems like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm afraid I must reiterate the comment that I did when I'd, that one fucking Heretic bonus map in the other Heretic episode, and that is... makes me feel like it was not playtested very thoroughly, if at all. If at all by someone other than the person who made the map, that is. What am I doing? I need to go there. About that reload, trying to put me back over here for some reason, but no. Alright, so we got the other skull. I guess now we just get the fuck out of here and go back to the center place is called. Whatever the fuck we're doing this for, it better be doing something good. Ah, shit. Right, okay, we're here. Took care of a douchebag just now. We already know that placing the blue skull isn't going to do anything, I don't think. By itself, unless it is. And what about the other one though? One vertical pistols are active. Well, all 3 vertical pistols are about to be active. So they didn't make another fucking giant... Things have lowered in the south. Okay. Where is the south? Is this the south? Okay. So we just need to go to the other side of this and presumably we'll find whatever it is that we're doing this for here. Oh, it's the Veins of Wrath. Is that seriously the, oh gosh. Are you ready to fly, of course. Is that the... Well, I guess we better just use them. The achievement. So I was wondering, because when I did the Heretic episode, I was wondering, I'm pretty sure I used Wings of Wrath at least once there. What's going on? Okay, I was gonna say, what the fuck? I guess we just have flight now. We can finally grab this stuff up here. I feel like it's pretty disappointing though, the fact that we didn't get anything better than this stuff. We have to. That's something that just exists in vanilla Hexen, and that you're expected to be able to get in vanilla Hexen without having to go through something like that. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna say that we need the secret in there as well, and we can go to whatever it is that we're supposed to go to get the final thing here. Oh yeah, there you go. Fuck. Do we not have the Wings of Wrath here? I guess. Is the fuck are the fucking Wings of Wrath not actually active right now for some reason? No. At any rate, I guess we're gonna pop over here. Is this where we use the gears? Is this why this place is right with the red X? I legitimately don't remember. Let's see. Find out though. But yeah, I think it's finally time to fucking... Yeah, okay. Oh, fuck, okay. Where the hell did you come from? Did you, like, respawn? You're one of the respawning monsters? Is that why you exist? Okay, no, I guess this is the place where we're supposed to go. We go in the swamp. Yeah, okay, I was right. It is. In fact, one of the sub-maps. It's here in the swamp. This is where you come in and you place the gears. Presumably one of the doors. Presumably that one back there will open. Time to find out, because I think one of the gears should already be in place. Or not. Gonna become this. Okay, wait. Or maybe I'm just like miscounting how many years. No, I have 3 years right now. That much is certain. This one, I don't know. Does it go here? It does. Okay, so it should look like that after you place the gears. So one's gonna be missing after we place these 3, right? Let's go here. It does go here. This goes here, and we're still missing 1, so what the fuck? I don't know, I guess we're just gonna have to get out of here again. Because the red X's should tell us where the stuff that we actually need is. Now, I presume that we need that stuff where to oh my gosh. Am I tripping? Also, what the fuck is going on with the Wings of Wrath? Like, okay, I was gonna say what the fuck. Okay, now it works again. So I guess. Huh. Maybe I need to check this real quick. Is there like a specific binding that I need to do on stop flying? There is no stop flying button, no. Weapons, inventory, auto map, there, no. But there's also not a weapon or a button for start flying, right? Control bindings, no, motion keyboard bindings. Fly up, fly down, stop flying, fly up X? Really? Well, I guess we could try to use that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, where are we supposed to be going? Where are we supposed to be going right now? I'm afraid I'm a little lost again, and I don't think the red X's are helping. We're missing 1 more gem, and we're missing 1 more gear, and I don't really know where. I guess maybe it's here, or maybe it's the gear is also in this map. Oh, wait a minute. It's the right map. Maybe the last gear is also in the swamp. So look. But it was the southern part of the thing. Alright. There we go. So we can't use the wings, just for some reason it's just deactivated when you first enter. And the castle. There's swamp castle, which I suppose I will reiterate is a an environment that I will say, not gonna lie, I'm glad they brought this back. No, I don't see it, so I don't know what the deal is there. What are we missing? Where's the last gear? Oh, wait a minute, it is down there. We haven't been to before? Let's see. Get out of here. Get over there. Oh, what the fuck? Let's not have that happen. Cheap nonsense. Right, let's, you know, take another route instead. Take another approach. Okay. Fly right over the gap now without having to go over the, oh my god, sparkly bridge. Who's the same dude that cheaped me out just a moment ago? Can you please, you know, appear so that I can, there you go, share my opinion with you. What you mean to me. What are these noises I'm hearing? I feel like these noises just are like background noises or like digitized swamp noises in a way, or is that the noises of enemies respawning? I'd be concerned about that. But the place we're supposed to go to, I guess, over here. I guess there's a key that we didn't have before that now we do. Yeah, that is in fact the case. I forgot about the whole key swing until just now. Where... Right, can we put that back down? I guess not. So. And you fellas, please come up here so I can, you know, share my culture with you. Here we go again. How many fucking dudes are there? Okay, there. If I can back off a little bit and maybe, okay. Back off a little bit and maybe be in a place where I'm not completely surrounded. Okay, I really don't understand there why I was not able to shoot the dude that was directly in front of me. And that time again. You know what I just said. Oh my god. Right. Well, I guess I am glad that I at least... You know, it took me quite a bit of effort just to be able to, oh fuck, get the Wings of Wrath. Might as well make use of them here. We'll try and make this whole nonsensical mechanic a little bit less terrible to deal with. Alright, is that the last of them at least? There. What else do we have? Have anyone here who's going to kill me? No. It's not seen that way, but I'm sure that if I keep looking, I'll find someone to fit that description soon enough. It's over here. Oh. This is at least a regular center and not a slaughter. Well, I guess, given how much crap you would have had to collect to be able to get this far. Like all the keys and shit. It only makes sense to have these meet. Not generic. You know what? We have more magic pickups around, so might as well make use for this. I'm running out of patience. So let's make use of our magic for once. There we go. And I forgot how cheap this attack was. I do like that. Oh boy. What the fuck? Someone way over there was trying to shoot me somehow. See if I can deal with you in a fashion that is only apt, considering that you seem to be trying to cheat me out in the same fashion that I am cheating you out. And I will not accept this. Fuck. And there's a couple of dudes here who are trying to shoot the fuck out of me. That's not good. One of them is bad enough, and there's two. At least I thought there were, but I killed only one, and there doesn't seem to be any left now. I'm not gonna worry about that. I do see that we have the gear. Anyway, it takes me a bit of a just cheaped out part of the puzzle here. By virtue of having the Wings of Wrath, but you know, just snake herring. I'll be nabbing that. I'm supposed to be able to get up here yet. The water's down. Turn the valve and nothing happened. Maybe there's another valve that we need to turn, I guess. Let's figure this out. Find out. I don't know. If you fall down here, can you find anything else? Can you find the elevator? There you go. Up here, but that doesn't really help. So how the fuck could you get across if you didn't have what I have? Where's the other valve? Did I skip like another valve as well? No, I should be able to get up here. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Like maybe after you do this, you should be able to like... Let's see what I can do with these fuckers. I do not feel better if they did not remain alive. Okay, maybe now that I... Oh shit, at least one more. Oh. Okay, I was giving absolutely no signs of life until he popped up trying to swipe at me. No, oh god. I was gonna say maybe now there's gonna be another valve here that we can access or something. That's probably it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. But, well, as long as we're here, I might as well deal with it. See if I can deal with this dude. Well, I can just do this. Let me do that. And, take it. Yeah, we already killed the dudes over here, and that would make the water on the other side rise, presumably. Yep, it sure does, but then we would have to go all the way around to get get the gear, but we did already. Oh shit. Huh. Oh, I did get stopped. These fuckers are so deceptive. Literally can't tell they're there until you literally can't. It's kind of fucking invisible barrier to stop you from moving through the muck. But hey, we did it. We fucking acquired the final gear, so let's go and reap the fruits of our labor by finding out what the fuck is gonna happen once we have all the gears in place. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, alright. That's unexpected. This I did not expect. Luckily we're on even ground, you might say. Oh dear lord. Well, this one dude in the corner of the building seems to be stuck, so maybe we should, oh my gosh. We'll take advantage of that. There you go. Now you're dead. Jeez. This dude also seems to be stuck, so we'll take advantage of that. If I can survive this, I will gladly, oh god. There's some fucking green fuckers also trying to kill me while I'm doing this. Merman, yeah. Down in the water. I don't intend to leave any one of these things alive. Just make that perfect clear. There we go. They're dead. As they should be. And now I get down here so I can deal with these fuckers who are in the muck. Alright. Now I guess... Is there anything left in here that I should be dealing with? Any little... Oh, I guess not. Well, let's see what's behind door number 1, finally. Is this gonna be the way... Well, it's just the way to the last duel. Okay. Well, we already dealt with a bit of nonsense just to be able to get in here, so hopefully they're about to get old. Oh god, that I need to do it even more. Okay, didn't see you there. What the fuck is hitting me there? Alright, apparently there's a slaughter, and there's a fucking snake that was really just sneaking about until just a moment ago. What else do we have? We have another snake there. A slaughter or two. What about if I just please pick up the gem out of this barrel? Forget that's what that thing is called. Yeah, I get the feeling that the heart of the sparrow is an item that did not exist until this new episode. How the fuck would there be like anything with the sparrow's name in vanilla Hexen? Or even Death Kings? Well, I do desire to kill these things. You know what? Let's roll. Gladly do that. Replenish my green mana, and now I get the fuck out of here and see what the fuck. Alright, what happens when we take the heart of the sparrow out of here and back to where it belongs, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god, okay. Let's see that apparently I have even more green fuckers that just spawned out of nowhere. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know, I feel too. Since we have the Wings of Wrath, and we literally can just run past all of them. I'll just answer that and get the fuck out of here. Right now. And take the heart of the sparrow to the final pedestal and see what exactly that's going to open up to us. What it's going to look like. It could be the very end of this map. Like, there's the final boss confrontation coming up. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna see. It's gonna take a peek at what's gonna happen once I get past this Corax's domain. Yeah, this is gonna be the final. Is it gonna be? Is it just gonna be Corax, or is it gonna be something else besides? You know what? Let me make a new save here. Just commemorate my having gotten this far, I guess. But yeah, I think it's time to. I can deal with this This dude. Let's get the super OP items ready. Let's get this. Let's get this. I do wonder what's gonna happen. Like, do we just fight Korax, or do we fight Korax? Well, here's even more OP items. Which we didn't have enough already. Well, at least that Crater Bite. A little bit different that's gonna make. We can also switch to Korax so we can, or switch to a different character so we can humiliate Korax with other characters as well, but let's do it as Daedalon. I have not done that in the past, I don't believe. Maybe we can do it as Sparias as well, so we can get right done. Done it with all 3 characters on stream. There you go. I guess that's not going to be quite everything. Okay, so no, but notice so that we also didn't go, yes. Didn't lose her. Oh shit, okay. Fuck, okay, where the fuck is Korax right now anyway? Well, let's let that guy deal with what's going on right now. Try to anyway. I'd like to just, you know, take the fight marks directly and not deal with this. Oh dear. Well, we do have plenty of these Mordor friends, so now it's going to be proven to me that it was a good thing that we ended up boarding so many of them. Just can you please let me through? Why are we trying to destroy you all? No reason for you to get all uppity on me. We're supposed to, like, actually kill all these douchebags. Oh. Guess we'll give it a try anyway. Well, this place looks relatively tranquil in relation to the places we were just at. So stuck in here for a moment. Oh, yeah. I fucked an auto run out, I was gonna say, but and then I got cheated out by this fucker next to me. I was appalled by how many fucking centaurs there are. Any description. Right. You're surviving, that's for sure. Could be doing better, but you know. I'll pop that and that and pop some of this again. What difference that's gonna make, and keep these handy. Or when, you know, we need old Korax again. We actually have to kill all these fucking dudes though. I'm wondering. I would like to pick up these magic power-ups, yes, come on. Just fly past them. I don't know. Do we press these? I guess maybe we do. Oh, yeah. We can only press one of those. Is there a puzzle? This is different. Let's see that when we fought Korax with Hexen, we just fucking went up to him and smacked him to death. You have chosen poorly? Oh shit, okay. Is there like a... Maybe there is a puzzle, but I don't really know how you're supposed to do this. And just spawn a bunch more shit, so let's not stay in that timeline. I mean, we can look at the shape of the map. I don't know if that's supposed to help. How do we get fucking... We got the London Underground symbol, but monochrome, and we get a cross. Oh jeez. Got whatever's behind this door, which we cannot open. Shall we open Silver Solid puzzle? I don't know. Is there a gargoyle in here? What am I hearing? Okay, please pick up the loom energies. This is where we fought the big guy at first, but then he just ran away like a bitch. This is definitely not the same. We got a circle with a dot and a circle without a dot. Whatever that means, I honestly don't know what to expect me to figure this. The logic is, presumably it's nothing to do with you know, these things. Oh shit. The repulsion discs that are sometimes in front of... Surely that's not the key. That would be ridiculous, because you can get rid of them permanently by picking them up. Chosen poorly. Oh, don't want to live in that timeline where I chosen poorly, so I don't know. I mean, there's this, like, lines on the ground that kind of make it look like a clock, but... one thing that has anything to do with it, I don't know. Oh, what the fuck? How the fuck did I get up there? Should I just brute force this? I mean, what other option do I have? Oh, wait a minute. What? Okay, I didn't notice these. Nothing. Okay, so... I guess the two down here are circle with horizontal lines, is that it? Two on the west side, I guess. And the others on the east side are... The north is circle with cross, and south is circle by itself. Like, getting one of them completely by accident before? No, I think that's it. Hit them all, so does that mean that I am able to... Yeah? Is that where Korax is, or is it just another one of another big entourage of his minions? No, I think I see Korax in the back, so let's summon a little help. I'm gonna say this does feel a lot easier than... oh gosh. What the fuck? Alright, where the who fucking invited you? Who the fuck invited any of you? What the hell? Who the fuck gave any of you permission to start existing? Oh my god. Well, I don't know, this is gonna... oh my god, what? I'm just locked in here now for some reason. Okay, I get the feeling that it might be a good idea to just ignore the rest of all these douchebags and go after Forex, question mark, but then Forex doesn't seem to be around anymore. What the fuck? I don't know, I'm on another one of those guys. Pop a couple large flasks. And, they're just where the fuck I'm supposed to be going. As long as I'm managing to survive, I'm going to assume that I'm doing it okay. Oh shit, okay, well there he is. Found him. And now he's gone. Fuck. What the fuck is happening right now? Oh, that's him. I'm afraid I just have to keep reiterating what the fuck is happening at any given moment there. And how am I supposed to survive this? Oh, I'm dead. So I couldn't even get out of that room, so I don't know. Guess I get up from the top room and then what? I mean, Borax is there, but then he fucking decides to disappear like a bitch. After a while. Yeah, it's gone now. Now I'm just dead. So what the fuck am I supposed to be doing at this point? He just disappears. At which point I'm completely incapable of doing much of anything, really. Just do this, bring out the fucking quartz flasks and just go here, I guess, and hope that he sticks around, which he evidently didn't. Look around and hope that I can... Fuck, it's not there, it's not there. I can figure that without even going into... Oh god, did I just electrify my own Minotaur? It might have been what just happened. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know, I guess we'll just keep looking for this fucker. Just keep trying to hit him with the fucking electric attack. Okay, never mind. I guess I managed to kill him that time. Does that mean that I won, or do I need to do something else? I mean, I did it, and I killed Korax. Again, for a first time on stream. Oh shit. I just pick off the rest of these fuckers now and assume that's what I need to do to win, or do I go someplace else and find the key to victory someplace else? I wonder. And presumably now that Corax is dead, none of these fuckers are gonna, you know, continue to respawn. Like, not more of these fuckers are gonna spawn in, I mean. So I'd like to believe. Let's see that my fucking log rip is getting a little, putting a little bit of strain on my hand right now. Holding down the fucking left click all the time. I have enough Dark Servants. Didn't even use like half of the ones I had during this final confrontation. But I keep saying that apparently that hopefully no more of these guys are gonna spawn in, and yet I can't fucking seem to finish off the ones that are here. Or find a way out. Maybe the map will show me the way. Okay. We just need to make it past these guys, right? Because there's so many serpents all of a sudden. Oh. I guess this is where he teleported after the first time. I think there's another snake in a corner there. Yeah. And then, oh god, there's a snake in the corner together with one of these things. Are they fighting? It looked like this. The other dude spawned out of the snake. Yes, this must be it. Completed Vestiges of Grandeur. Corax is dead for the third time. His shredded corpse left behind, bereft of any semblance of life that it may have had. Rebirth has certainly taken its toll on him, you think? His encounter with him was more difficult, yet his body more frail than previous times. Was that the case? I don't know about that. Oh, his grip on Kronos is once more released. You breathe a sigh of relief. Yet a nagging, gnawing thought is growing in your mind. If this new ritual of his was able to bring him back to this plane, then there must be other forces at work, enabling the cycle to continue. Forces he surmised that are outside of your control and are conspiring to keep the struggle alive. An invisible hand puppeteering both him and you, weaving a star-crossed destiny. Will never die. Well, as long as people have like custom maps and shit to make. They want to keep using the same assets. If that hand touches the board again, then what surprises are yet in store for you? So I don't know, is that supposed to be them teasing that yes, a Hexen 2 remaster is coming? Because I'm pretty sure what all of the figures that are not generic pawns that are on screen right now are supposed to be. It's the Spiral Corax and the other guy that's in there. Well, that's it. That's kind of a lame ending, but you know. Fuck, we were supposed to get the fucking... You know, not just the achievement for beating that hub. Which we were also supposed to get the achievement for using all three characters over the course of a hub. For some reason we didn't. Yes, all three classes over the course of a single Hexen hub. I definitely did that. Let me try something. There's one more thing I would like to do. At this point, as part of this, before I retire this Hexen playthrough and this Heretic and Hexen remastered, and that would be doing it again, but this time with a different character, so I guess we're gonna do this in a bit of a multifaceted way. Let's switch to the fighter. Hey look, I'm the fighter. Let's switch to the cleric. Hey look, I'm the cleric. I was the fighter and the mage previously, so clearly that should count as the other things that we did. That we were. As us having been the other characters over the course of this hub, it absolutely should count, I'd say. Alright, let's... get up here. Let's see what old Corax is up to. What the fuck? Let's not have the fucking... Minotaur work for some reason? What the fuck? Why aren't the Minotaurs working right now? They're just not working, okay. Just don't work when they're in that specific platform, I guess. That is bizarre, and definitely not what happened before. We'll just smack this guy in the back a few times while the other Molotovs is active. It's completely, there we go. Drawing attention away from us. We haven't used any magic yet in this timeline, but let's see. Guess we can just skip most of the fighting here. We just immediately solve the puzzle. So the ones here are London Underground. At least I hope we can skip most of the fighting. Oh shit. Maybe I'm being facetious and we can't actually do that. Oh fuck, shit. Yes, cock. Hold on. No, there's a little too much going on, unfortunately. I think it might be a little difficult to skip that after all. Remind me what else we have. We have that. Let's use the Wraith Verge. Wraith Verge is absurdly powerful. It's pretty much the best weapon in the game. That much does still ring true, I believe. Oh shit, hold on. I'm trying to just manage all this without, oh my gosh. Trying to see if I can manage all this without, oh gosh. Like saves coming. 2 open circles this time. Open circle here, which I thought I already pressed, there we go. Open circle there. And horizontal bar here. Well, why not? I'll make a little extra safe. Make sure that I don't have to. Oh gosh. And then I'm gonna fucking die. Fuck. But fine, I'll do this. Maybe then that'll work. And this fucker is teleporting away. It's particularly like that. That's like a fucking gimmick here. He just fucking runs away from you like a douchebag, like a bitch. Oh, and he's done it again. Now where the hell did he go? And he misses all his fucking death traps as well, which does not help. That help matters in the slightest. He keeps on, you know, fucking spawning shit to fuck you over in the middle. I will consume a crater of light so I can at least try to deal with this. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Oh, I cannot deal with this now. In fact, it seemed to be an option. I can remove the thunder. And he doesn't even stick around, he just immediately teleports away. Fuck knows where? Well, I guess I found out where here. I find it a little disconcerting that this dude can survive this many shots of the Wraith Verge, but... Oh, never mind, he's dead again. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I guess that's what happened before. Once you open this up, the fucking giant contingents of snakes comes out of that hole. That's why they will come after you then, but there we go. Good Corax. As Baratas, as Pariahs, and as Daedalon on stream. On different versions at different times, but you know. And then there's this dude with the red hands who... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized the fucking piece was different. Okay, so the piece that's on the left in that final screen, that's supposed to be you, so you're the player. So in the previous timeline, we'll repeat that as the mage. That was supposed to be Daedalon, not the Spiral, even though they're very difficult to tell apart when they're like, you know, they don't have any of their colors or anything. It's just a very plain archetypical pictorial representation. But anyway, that was Hexen, Vestiges of Grandeur. That certainly was something. Well, it was nice to go back to the world of Hexen. It does kind of make me want to replay vanilla Hexen or continue to do that. I do feel like I will end up replaying both the rest of vanilla Heretic as I did previously. Replay the entirety of episode 1 of that, the server episode, on my own. I'll have to move on to the other episodes as well. Should be a lot more familiar with those after doing all of those Heretic episodes for including the Shadow of the Serpent Riders one once for an Archipelago multi-world once. I don't believe the same is an option for Hexen though, right? I can check right now. I should probably put some music on as well. Yeah, remember this was about to play, and then I interrupted it, but not quickly enough to make name not show up on the stream. But yeah, doing that Hexen is not in fact. Yeah, no, it's not. Doom 1 and 2 and Heretic are games that you can play on Archipelago right now, the main branch, but I don't believe Hexen is like even on the like extra branches for that extra AP world stuff. I guess I could check real quick whether or not that is the case. It's gonna be simple enough. Just go straight to H on these lists. I'll hope that these lists are alphabetical for one thing, and then go straight to H. GC Doom is apparently a separate thing from regular Doom on the Archipelago thing. But yeah, I'm not seeing Hexen in stable or in unstable for that matter. We've been in broken on main, so I guess that's not a thing. That's a thing, right? To make a long story short, but yeah. That was Hexen. That was Hexen. Vestiges of Grandeur, which I say is probably a... Well, I don't know if I would say that. It's overall more interesting more intriguing, more enjoyable, more engaging than necessarily any of those things, more so than the extra Heretic episode of just Faith Renewed. I feel like the ending of Faith Renewed was a bit more, satisfactory to me than the ending of Vestiges of Grandeur was, but I don't know, lots of weird stuff going on there. Lots of weird stuff going on with how fucking all the stuff that you had to do both in the final stretches of just gathering up the final bits of the puzzle just to get to the end of Vestiges of Grandeur. So you had to fight the fucking Heretic like 5 times. It's ridiculous. The fact that, well, at least, you know, the way that they made those giant rooms full of enemies in the Elemental Temple, the bonus level from Vestiges of Grandeur that gives you the Winds of Wrath, was a bit overwhelming, but it was definitely nowhere near as bad as the fucking bonus level, which I wish I could remember what it's called. I can just look it up. The bonus level that's just fucking not thought about with Heretic on the bonus Heretic episode, Faith Renewed. Bucket Plane, that's what it's called. By not Jabba, who apparently also did the Elemental Temple, but dare I say, probably did a better job on the Elemental Temple than that one. Not Jabba, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry. But, being honest, what can I say? Which is totally gonna happen, you know. I'm sure everyone will just immediately go and convey my opinion of the game to that fellow. No. I'm gonna give like a final coherent thought so I can close this off, otherwise I'm just gonna be rambling for the next 20 minutes. Just more Hexen. Hexen that's quite, I would say, much like with that. I would say a little bit farther, actually. I don't think that Elemental Temple had the same effect on me that Bucket Plane did, where it's like, basically, this is still great except for this one thing. If you take this one thing out, then it's great, and I would recommend it. I think that I hadn't been able to say that for Vestiges of Grandeur. Like, honestly, Elemental Temple and all. I think it's a pretty nice follow-up to Hexen. I feel like if anything, I dare say that if there's one part that felt the clunkiest by far, it wasn't even the Elemental Temple, it was the final fight against Korvax, where it's just fucking running away from you, and like, it reminds me a bit of the Battle of Doom 2, Agate of Sin, where it's like, you need to know what you're doing, you need to act quickly, or else you're just kind of fucked, because you might get screwed over by RNG if you get like a lot of bad enemies that just fucking keep on spawning, because that's how that fight works. There's like no point in fighting the other enemies because they're just gonna keep coming. So you just have to like focus on slaughtering the big boss as quickly as possible and efficiently as possible. And that's it. This final encounter was kind of a follow-up to that, which we'll say the original Agate of Sin fight was not something I wanted to follow up to. I cannot explain to myself how people would enjoy that fight, but yeah, I guess it's manageable enough if you know about it. It's certainly more manageable than you can hopefully pull it off, or probably pull it off, I should say, with minimal saves coming, unlike the Agate of Sin fight, from what I remember of it. So, yeah, I would say that even if you see that as a nadir of the that particular experience, it's still pretty solid. Something that it's worth checking out for. If you like vanilla Hexen enough that you do say, I want more of this, probably say that, I don't know. Should probably delve back into vanilla Hexen so I can just remind myself of of just what I don't know, that kind of more cozy, more authentic experience. Just kind of continues to stick out of my head if I think about it. Like just thinking about exploring the parts of Hexen that. I mean, maybe I'm looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Maybe it's honestly not that different at all. Like, not significantly different. That I would say it contrasts heavily with the new episode. I just remember it's failing more clearly because I just played through it. But I have to go back to like the rest of Vanilla Heretic and Vanilla Hexen as well, and maybe even Death Kings as well. You know, the other stuff as well. But mostly Hexen, because that's, you know, the other Vanilla Hexen hubs, and are just the first one. And the Death Kings hub, I want to say that was also just one hub, I can't remember. Was it just one hub? Or was it two? So I can find out. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Light. Constable's Gate. Knave. Apparently it's 3 hubs. Okay, I was wrong about the counts. Didn't forget that, but anyway. But you know what? Something else that I hopefully will not be looking at with rose-tinted glasses anytime soon. And we'll just hopefully have a good time with, nonetheless, is what will follow now that I've learned the Heretic, Return to Hexen, checked out the new content from this new remaster that just randomly dropped this year out of nowhere. Night Dive Train just continues to chug along. Who knows what they'll do next, but not that we've done that. Well, the fact that they kind of teased, you know, that the big bad guy of Hexen 2 is somehow behind the stuff that happened in Hexen and like all of the Hexen episodes, I guess, even though it doesn't really make sense if you consider the lore that was put down, like, in these games back in the day, but anyway. Maybe that's a tease that a Hexen 2 remaster is coming as well. And maybe even a Heretic 2 remaster, but by the time that happens, surely we'll also play those on stream, because that is what the plan is right now. Now that I've returned to Hexen, returned Heretic and then to Hexen, I can finally put a ball on that, I suppose, for the foreseeable future, for the foreseeable several decades, I would dare say. Quite likely. And move on to something else that I was wanting to do for the longest time, which is Hexen 2. Game that I've certainly spent some time with on my own, but I always kept kind of backing out of. I kept thinking I could stream this, and well, there's a lot of games that kind of gave me that feeling even now. But at some point, you know, you just have to consider you're gonna have a lot more time to play this if you don't stream it. So you have to be more choosy with what you will hold off on, so you can stream it. You might say, but yeah. In this case, that certainly will be the case. Hexen 2, and then Heretic 2, and then and then I'll figure it out, I guess. There's one more thing that I guess is on my mind that I could use as a follow-up to all these old-school shooter games. Before we move on to anything else, but we'll get to that when we get to it. We got some time before that happens, methinks, but yeah. Coming up next, Hexen 2, another game that I will hopefully be able to stream and hopefully finish before the end of the year. I don't know if that's how viable that's going to be, but I'll try my best. It's going to be Vanilla Hexen 2 and then the expansion for that, which is Portal of Privis, which heard some interesting things about, but I'm sufficiently interested in checking out just for myself, just what that's going to be like. So do look forward to that, I guess. And for the more immediate present, though, in just a few days, this Saturday if you're in North America anyway, Saturday night is gonna be episode 700 of the Chase VGM, which is something that I help run, so do check that out. If you... are interested in video game music, in online game shows, and just playing cool stuff, I'm gonna be involved with that as well, like I said. And I think it's gonna be a very interesting one. This newest one. You might be able to squeeze in a spot on there if you somehow listen to this and you are not a part of that yet. You can just pop into Discord and reach out to someone. At this point we can probably get you sorted out. But yeah. That is pretty much what's on the table. That's coming up in a few days. Saturday night for North America and probably Sunday for the rest of the world. And as far as the stream though, it's gonna be just Hexen 2 whenever I come back, which hopefully will be soon, so. With all that having been said, before I continue to ramble on about nothing because I can't come up with coherent way to phrase my thoughts. Just go ahead and take this as a cue to send things off. So you'll take it easy. Thank you very much, like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great whenever people chat, and I will be seeing you later.